Hello friends, welcome back to the DevOps Ridge Channel. My name is Shuraj Thilang. So first of all, thank you so much to all subscribers and thank you so much to all of you. Without your support, it could not happen. So today I have completed more than 200 subscribers. I need your support like this only. Like today I thought that already Azure with Azure DevOps series is going on. So with that, friends, I thought I should start Git side by side. And if I'm starting Git and if we are going to finish Git with the Azure services, then when we'll start Azure DevOps, that time it will go easy to handle all things with the Git. So let's go and we'll start to the PPT. Okay, just I'm taking 15 to 20 minutes only. So introduction of Git, a 15-minute overview. Just I would like to take 15 to 20 minutes overview here. It's a by Shuraj Thilang Patil, DevOps Ridge YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, share, and comments. So I have taken here one example. So Shubham is a developer. Suppose why I have taken here example. First of all, I'm teaching about the Git, right? So what is the Git? So let's go. I'm taking one example here. Okay, consider this Shubham is a developer and he is working on web app. So while working on web app, he may be having like this test file 1, test file 2, test file 3, test file 4, right? Like this. Suppose while working on this, he thought again like there are some changes, and if he made that changes, then he can get something more beneficial on this. So he thought that, and Shubham made some changes in previous files, and he has not taken test file 1 and test file 2, so he took here test file 3 and 4. So he might have included that 1 or 2 here, or he might have excluded that, and he made the another version. This is the version, right? If this is the base, and through this base, if something is going to change with the changes, that's called one version 1. So 1.0, this is the version. So main changes, suppose main changes or major changes are happening, then on this place, on this one place, there may be 2.0.0, right? 2.1.0 it can become, right? Because changes can be done in patch. So what is the patch? Patch means 1.0.0, right? There are three digits. Last digit is the patch, middle digit is a minor changes, and main this one is a major changes. So as per this can be understand. Got it? So let's go to the next slide. So it can be happen, just I wanted to tell here how can we identify the version, right? So that's why I had taken this example. So let's go to the another screen and we'll see, taking an example before version control system. Ravi making PPT to present in his high school before 16 years from now. So before 16 years, he might have in 10th or 11th class, right? 9th or 10th class. We consider that. And he want to create the PPT presentation because his school teacher asked him to present the some topics. So he made the PPT presentation to present in his high school. Again, after making that, he realized that which he had saved the PPT by the name of PPT1, there needs to be done some changes. So he thought it, and he made some changes in ppt1 file here, and he saved again that same ppt with the ppt final this name, and consider that ppt is of 2 GB. So this is also saved with 2 GB, and suppose here is 1 MB is again adding with including the changes. So here is 2.1 GB is saving in the same system. This is 2 GB, this is 2.1 GB. Like Ravi got some better ideas, and he thought, yes, why should I not put this also in my presentation? If I'm putting this in my presentation, then definitely this presentation will looks good. That's why what he did, he put the changes in the ppt, and again he saved the ppt by the name of latest ppt, right? So consider here on the latest ppt side here, he might have used 2 MB data extra, right? This 2 MB plus this one is 2.1, it means 2.3 MB 3 GB data is saved here. 2.1 GB data saved is saved in ppt final, and first ppt1 here 2 GB, it means automatically it is consuming the space of system, right? So it is this 2 GB 2 GB 2 GB, it may be more than 6 GB consumed from the system, right? So it was happening, and one day it will come like this, like all hard disks will be full, right? So that's why this is not a good practice, and this should not be done. Previously it was happening with everyone, there was no option, but system space was consuming due to this. Then let's go to the next slide. Introduction to version control system. What is the version control system? What is the local version control system, and what was the use of that? So developer were saving data locally. When and he thought that brilliant developer came, and he thought that why should I not create the local version control system? He created it, and developer were saving the data locally. And suppose he that one developer is developed one website, and suppose he is going to his office, and he is carrying his laptop. Then suppose while going to the office, that laptop has stolen by someone, and due to the rain it might have destroyed, or that biker or developer while going by bike might have fallen down, or that laptop might have destroyed totally. This can be happen. So these are the some risk for this, because of there is no backup data. That's why if once some once if it has gone, then it's all destroyed, right? Data can be destroyed, and there is no backup. So these were some like losses for the local version control system. So again, one more brilliant person like a developer came, and he thought that why should I not think about the centralized version control system? And he thought, one developer thought, and successfully developers were able to pull and push properly data from the centralized version control system. So what happened here also, like all developers were working on this, and they were sending the data to centralized server. So they were not having the locally data, so they need internet. Suppose they don't have electricity, and they want to work immediately, right? and they are at home and they want to work, then they cannot work on this centralized version control system because of they need internet also. So here is also, as per the local version control system, there was like a backup in, there was no backup, but the total data was in local version or local system only. Here is no data in local system. That is the risk. Suppose where is the server, that centralized server? Suppose there something happen and that server is burned, then what will happen? All data will be lost, or that centralized server might have stolen someone. It can be happen, right? So as per that, there is a risk, big risk. Again, one more, then again here is also risk. Then what happened? Importance in software development. What is the importance of version control system in software development? To manage files and source codes. So to managing the source codes, it is very important into the software development. And already I told you, consuming like challenges without version control system, consuming system space, unable to work at time, all developer no option was there. Now we'll see, we have seen local version control system and centralized version control system. So now we'll go and see next page, history of Git. Timeline of major events. What happened when Linus Torvalds, he was working on the Linux kernel during the 1991 to 2002. He was working on the Linux kernel with his team. So some patches, some minor changes, and some major changes were happening there during this 1991 to 2022. So till this he was working, and in 2002 he thought that I should use something version control system because it's not working properly, and he took the Bitkeeper version control system, and Bitkeeper was providing the free of cost that version control system. So what happened during the 2002 to 2005, Linux Torvalds thought that yeah, now it's okay, everything is working fine, and he was using like happily Bitkeeper version control system. But in 2005, Bitkeeper thought that they should stop the free of cost model, and they have stopped the free of cost model suddenly, and then Linux Torvalds work has stopped, and he thought, and Linux Torvald told to his team that friends, don't worry about this, definitely we will create something better than this. And that Linux, with the Linux Torvald team started to work, and they have created Git. Linux Torvald and his team work very hard, and they have created the Git, and really it is grateful. Linux Torvald created Git in 2005. Growth and adoption happened like this. In market, currently in market, maximum companies using Git only. Better things brought by the Linux Torvald. Thank you so much to the Linux Torvald from my side also, because even we are working and even we are learning due to Linux Torvald only. Key updates and contributors. So here with the Linux Torvald, his team was involved to work on this. So let's go to the next screen. What is Git then? Definition of Git: that source code can be distributed with multiple developers and can work together, create different branches and can merge it. So here in Git, like different developer can create different repository, can make some changes, can commit, can add it, and they can create the different branches. And at the end of the day, if that code is completed, then they can merge it also, right? So distributed version control, in the distributed version control system, this is the main thing, like multiple developers can work together. Like someone is, for example, suppose there is a Facebook, developers are creating Facebook coding, then someone can work on the login page, someone can work on the comment session, someone can work on the like session. They can write coding for these different sessions, right? So that's why at a time they can do all these things, creating the different branches. So that's why this is the distributor version control system. And now there is a data with local system, as well there is a data available with centralized server. So that's why everyone is having the data, and even server is having the data. That's why there is no loss from here, or there is no risk. And one more thing I would like to add here. First of all, I had given the example, I would like to show you here. Yeah, this was the example which I had given here. For it was taking the, it was consuming the more space because of one PPT was saving by the different name, right, by human being. But someone is doing some changes in the file, right, then that much of changes only can be saved. And if we are calling to output, then output will get including that changes also. So this is the great, this is the, we can say, great and fabulous job done by Linus Torvald. So again, Git works on checksum number like 2719 FDE196. So it means online also you can check it. What is the checksum number? It it is with the files. If like a hackers caught the file and he made some changes and he sent it, then this checksum number can be changed, right? So this also catching by the Git. So there is no risk currently that hacker is made some changes or not. Immediately we can identify using Git. So this much of like a benefits are there, and many benefits are there using Git. And as well, Git and GitHub is not the same. Many people may be thinking Git and GitHub are the same. So Git is a version control system, and GitHub is a like Bitbucket, GitHub, GitLab. These are the repositories. So this was something about the Git with me. Thank you so much. We'll meet tomorrow with the different topic. Till the time, thank you so much. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.